Bhagavad Gita. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Gopi Jana Vallabha Giribharadhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Giribharadhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Giribharadhari Jaya Gopi Jana Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Gopi Jana Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yasodhana Jana Braja Janardan Yasodhana Jana Braja Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Simate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Pasyacha Desatarine Tasya Gyanangyana Salakaya Chaksuronmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Tadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaisnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sadvadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Visakam Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vindavaniswari Visabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Reading from chapter 9 of the Bhagavad Gita as it is, the most confidential knowledge. Is it? I thought it was the one. Hold on. Actually, it's text 26. Same chapter. Yes, chapter 9, text 26. Patrang puspang palang toyang Yo me bhaktya prayachati Tad aham bhakti uparitam Asnami prayatatmana Somebody else? Patram puspam palam toyam Yo me bhaktya prayachati Tadaham bhakti uparitam Asnami prayatatmana Patram puspam palam toyam Yo me bhaktya prayachati Tadaham bhakti uparitam Asnami prayatmana. Keep going. Patram pushpam palam toyam Yo me bhaktya prayachati Tadaham bhakti uparitam Asnami prayatatmana
Patram pushpam phalam toyam
Patram pushpam palam toyam
Yo me bhaktya prayachati
Yo me bhaktya prayachati
Tad aham bhakti upaharatam
Tadaham bhakti uparitam
Asnami prayatatmana
Asnami prayatmana
Patram pushpam phalam toyam
Patram pushpam palam toyam
Yo mam bhaktya prayachati
Yo me bhaktya prayachati
Tad aham bhakti upaharatam
Tadaham bhakti uparitam
Asnami prayatatmana
Asnami prayatatmana
Patram pushpam phalam toyam
Patram पुष्पं फलं तोयं
यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति
तदहं भक्ति उपहृतम् अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः
पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं
यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति तदहं भक्ति उपहृतम् अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः
पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं
पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं
यो मे भक्त्या प्रयाच्छति
यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति
तदहं भक्ति उपहृतम्
तदहं भक्ति उपहृतम्
अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः
अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः
पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं
यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति तदहं भक्ति उपहृतम् अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः
पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं
पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं
यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति
यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति
तदहं भक्ति उपहृतम्
तदहं भक्ति उपहृतम्
अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः
अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः
पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं
पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं
यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति
यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति
तदहं भक्ति उपहृतम्
तदहं भक्ति उपहृतम्
अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः
अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः
Word for word meaning. Hold on. We have to search. There's no marker. Patram, a leaf. Pushpam, a flower. Phalam, a fruit. Toyam, water. Ya, whoever. May, unto me. Bhaktya, with devotion. Priyachati, offers. Tat, that. Aham, I. Bhakti uparitam. Offered in devotion. Ashnami, accept. Prayata atmana, from one in pure consciousness. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, I will accept it. Everybody please repeat. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, I will accept it. Famous verse that was repeated twice in the Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th Canto, chapter 81, text 4. When Lord Krishna was speaking to Sudama Vipra. We will explain that more and tell that story of Sudama Vipra. So let's hear Prabhupada's purport here. For the intelligent person, it is essential to be in Krishna consciousness, engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, in order to achieve a permanent blissful abode for eternal happiness. The process of achieving such a marvelous result is very easy and can be attempted even by the poorest of the poor, without any kind of qualification. The only qualification required in this connection is to be a pure devotee of the Lord. It does not matter what one is or where one is situated. The process is so easy that even a leaf or a little water or fruit can be offered to the Supreme Lord in genuine love, and the Lord will be pleased to accept it. No one, therefore, can be barred from Krishna consciousness because it is so easy and universal. Who is such a fool that he does not want to be Krishna conscious by this simple method and thus attain the highest perfectional life of eternity, bliss, and knowledge? Krishna wants only loving service and nothing more. Krishna accepts even a little flower from his pure devotee. He does not want any kind of offering from a non-devotee. He is not in need of anything from anyone because he is self-sufficient. And yet he accepts the offering of his devotee in an exchange of love and affection. To develop Krishna consciousness is the highest perfection of life. Bhakti is mentioned twice in this verse in order to declare more emphatically that bhakti, or devotional service, is the only means to approach Krishna. No other condition, such as becoming a brahmana, a learned scholar, a very rich man, or a great philosopher, can induce Krishna to accept some offering. Without the basic principle of bhakti, nothing can induce the Lord to agree to accept anything from anyone. Bhakti is never causal. The process is eternal. It is direct action in service to the absolute whole. 3 more paragraphs, actually 4 more paragraphs. So, here, what pleases the most to Lord Krishna is explained by Lord Krishna himself to his friend and devotee, Arjuna. Arjuna, in a sense, he is a relative, but in the beginning, and a friend, relative, friend, he does not know the extent, the magnitude of Lord Krishna's unlimited opulences to the highest degree. So how can we please that personality who has everything? He is Atmaram, he is self-satisfied. How can you please a person who's already content? Practically, he doesn't need any of our service. He has unlimited servants. What is our little service can make any more difference to him? Nothing really. It's like putting a drop of water in an ocean. The ocean is already full. He will not make it more full. Yeah? So Krishna, even though he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he can be purchased. Purchased not like a commodity, that there is a certain material price. That's why bhakti is very rarely achieved. When one offers something to the demigods, it is not with love and devotion because they have some transaction. They want to have something in return. And they're very easily pleased as well. Like Lord Shiva, Ashutosh, easily pleased. Even the poorest of the poor also can please Lord Shiva but they don't have acknowledgement that he is the Supreme Lord. They just want him to be like an order supplier. Demigod worshippers are like this. Unlike the devotees of the Supreme Lord, they don't expect anything in return. Prahlad Maharaj, when he was being offered some benediction from Lord Nrsimhadev, I don't want anything, because it will look like there's some transaction, a business transaction. Same with Kolavecha Sridhar, when he was asked, I'm ready to give you any kind of benediction you wish. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says. Kolavecha Sridhar says, no, I don't want anything. I'm satisfied. But there's only one thing. I want to see and have a darshan of yours every day. Prahlad Maharaj, no desire. If I'm going to have a benediction that you bless me, that I don't have any material desires anymore within me. But then he asked later on, save the entire universe, including my father. The love and devotion of a devotee is the one that can purchase the Supreme Lord. The Lord is ready to do anything and everything for his devotee. That seemingly he became subjugated or subservient or became lower in position. But no, this is what Lord Krishna wants. He's more pleased of the mother Yasoda trying to chastise him than the prayers of the Vedas, the hymns of the Vedas. So, Lord Krishna, he demands though that one surrenders. Yeah? He was asking also, Arjuna, give up all your so-called religious activities and just surrender unto me. Do not worry, I will protect you. So Lord Krishna becomes obliged to that surrender. Surrender without love and devotion is not surrender. It's like the main ingredient of everything that we do when we act to help ourselves, because it is ourselves whom we are getting the benefit. Krishna doesn't get the benefit. He has everything already. So when we offer something to Krishna, we are the one who is the recipient of his mercy or his blessings. That even a simple, he only asks 4 things. Patram, a leaf. Patram pushpam palam toyam, pushpa, flower. Palam means what? Fruit. And toya means water. As Prabhupada mentions in the purport, that even the poorest of the poor can offer something to Lord Krishna. One not need to be a very rich person. It is not how much we give, it's what is our intention to what we are offering or what we're giving to Krishna. That intention must be with love and devotion. Nothing in return. Of course, we want love of God. That is our wish. That is our desire. But whether Krishna will give love or not is not depending on what we are offering to Lord Krishna. Again, it is the intention. What's in it? The materialist, when they offer, when they give something, they're always thinking, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? Like Prabhupada gave an example, the materialists, they will not work if they don't get salary. If they found out that they're not going to be paid by the end of the month, do you think they'll continue to work? Huh? No. But not in the case of the devotees. The devotees of the Lord, 24 hours is not even enough in serving the Lord. But we must be ready to pay the price. The price is that one's eagerness to please Krishna. And we pray that please accept this, even though I don't have anything to offer to you. Even ashamed to offer something to Krishna. Embarrassed, like Sudama Vipra. He was a householder. But before that, they were childhood friends in the Gurukul. Krishna, Balaram, and Sudama Vipra also. Vipra means Brahmana. Sudama. He has another name, starts with K, I just now not remembering. Kusila. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. In South, his name like that. So, in the Gurukul, the spiritual master will also test the surrender, the obedience, the humility of the students. Gurukul means the school of the spiritual master. And the spiritual master is responsible for the upbringing of the disciples to become strong morally, in values of life, and ultimately to become a pure devotee. This is the goal. Not like Sanda and Amarka. They're also spiritual masters, but in a negative direction. Negative direction. How to cheat, how to rule and divide, how to be expert in diplomacy, all the negative things that in the authentic Gurukul will have. So one day they were tested to go and fetch some firewood in the forest. And somehow or other they caught storm and they lost their way in the forest. And it became dark, so Sandipani Muni became very worried. What's going to happen to them? I'm responsible for them. So he himself went to look, search for them. So after some time in the Gurukul, the student can go home, will be allowed to go home and go back to mama, go back to papa. Or one can stay in the Gurukul, continue the studying, and ultimately become in the renounced order of life. One can become Grihastha if you wish to. So he became a Grihastha, but he was very poor. Very, very poor. Practically nothing to eat also. So one day, Sudama's wife asked him to go and visit your friend. Maybe he'll be able to help us. But Sudama was very, very opposed to this because what will I present to him? He's a king. He has a big kingdom. He has 16,108 queens and palaces. We have nothing. Because it says that whenever you see a great personality or you go to the temple, don't go empty-handed. If you also will be meeting the spiritual master, don't go empty-handed. have something as an offerable, it doesn't matter. Again, patram puspam palam toyam. This is the difference though. I was just thinking, see, for a devotee of the Lord, if you offer him something, even without love and devotion, he will accept it. But for the Lord, there is a condition. It's like if one offers something to the sannyasi should not say no. This is what Prabhupada says. And if you don't need it, then you just give it to others. Because again, who gets the benefit? The one who's offering, the one who's giving. So, Sudama Vipra says, I cannot go, I don't have anything to offer to my friend. And he may think that I'm just going there for some personal agenda, something for my own benefit. So, but Sudama Vipra will not think about that this is the purpose if he's going to go. Eventually, the wife, she begged some food stuff from the neighboring wives of the Brahmanas. So she went north, south, east, west, 4 directions. And in each direction, she received from the wives of the Brahmanas a handful of flat rice, poha, cheap rice, right? So this rice is very, very nice, very filling. Sometimes the brahmacharis, they feast on poha. I like it also, sometimes, once in a while, because it is rice, nevertheless. So, and she tied that in a piece of cloth, all of those 4 handfuls of cheap rice, and he gave it to Sudama. Now Sudama, no other choice, because there is something also now to be offered. Even though it is very meager, by their status, that is opulence, that is a lot. So he went to enter Vaikuntha. How many gates? Before you enter Vaikuntha, how many gates there are? Huh? No.
7 gates.
7. Srimad Bhagavatam. Char Kumaras, trying to, they became curious, so they want to see Lord Narayan. They're Brahmavadis. They're not devotees, as the devotees are different. Brahmavadis, they believe in the effulgence of the Lord as the ultimate. So now, to enter Dwarka, there are how many gates?
7.
No. Huh? 3. This is in the Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, or the Krishna book. Sometimes I compare Krishna book and 10th canto. Sometimes Prabhupada will say something here which you will not find in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Because he gave Srimad Bhagavatam knowingly that he may not live for long. So right in the early days of our movement, Srila Prabhupada has translated 10th canto, and 10th canto is the most confidential. It's like the smiling face of Lord Krishna. So now, Sudama passed the 2 gates. Now he's entering the 3rd gate now. And before entering the 3rd gate, Lord Krishna was sitting with Rukmini, and he saw from very far away, he saw his friend. So without giving notice to Rukmini, he stood up and he ran. Even before entering the 3rd gate, Lord Krishna himself went so fast to greet his friend. So now, he brought inside his palace, because Rukmini was there and other servants were there. They were surprised. Who is this visitor? He doesn't look very presentable. His clothes are torn, maybe into pieces. And he invited him to sit on his own chair. So who is this? And then he asked his servants to bring some water to do abhishek, to wash the feet. Usually this is the Vedic culture, that the guest will be offered something, even at least some sweet words. If you don't have water to bathe the feet, at least some sweet words. So what happened now is that everyone again was so surprised. Lord Krishna is bathing, washing the feet. And seeing this, Rukmini also became compelled to take her chamara. She uses chamara also to fan Lord Krishna. And she did it towards Sudama. So now, while she's fanning, they were talking with each other about their pastimes during the early days in the Gurukul. And then eventually Lord Krishna asked him, "Did you bring something for me?" Now Krishna is all-knowing, omniscient, avijja. Avijja, it's like in the first canto, first verse of the Srimad Bhagavatam. Teni Brahma Hida Adi Kavaye. Janmadi Sayataha Abhignya Swarat. He's all-knowing and he's omnipresent. These are the qualities of Lord Krishna. So he knows that there is something there. But again, he was embarrassed to offer to Lord Krishna. What is this? Let me read you the purport of Srila Prabhupada. No, the followers of Srila Prabhupada. The same verse, if one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, I will accept it. So it was repeated twice by Lord Krishna, both to his friends, Arjuna and Sudama. It says here, this verse is a reply to Sudama's anxiety that his bringing such an unfit offering was ill considered. But then the use of the words Bhaktya Prayachati and Bhakti Uparitam may seem redundant, since they both mean offered with devotion. But Bhaktya can indicate how the Lord reciprocates the devotional mood of whoever offers him something with love. Again, what is our mood when we cook for Krishna? What is our mood when we offer the boga? What is our mood when we do artik? What is the mood even when we deal with other devotees? It's not just for Lord Krishna, I have love and devotion, and then for his devotees, no love and devotion? Maybe? We have to develop love for his devotees, then we can develop love for Krishna. I cannot say, I love Krishna, but I don't love his devotees. Then Krishna is still guaranteed that he's not accepting our offering 100%. How about that story of that young boy, Raghunandan? Such merely 5-year-old boy. He was asked by his father, who is a Kaviraj, a doctor. So he told Raghunandan, make sure that Thakurji eats, because I'm going. But you see me, how am I doing? Yeah? You see how am I doing the offering, the puja, the arti. So you please take care of the Thakurji, Gopal. So he went, and then when he came back, he was surprised. He's asking for Mahaprasad. Oh, Gopal ate everything. You asked me to make sure that Gopal will eat. And the father, he knew that the son will not lie. He knew that the son is innocent. Why will he lie? So to test, he said, I'm going for an errand again. So please, you do the arti and the boga offering. Yes? And he was hiding from a distant place, and he was looking at the hole. And then when he saw after the offering, because Raghunandan wanted to make sure that the deity will eat, so he started to eat. Actually, he had one bite, and the father barged in. And in that position, the deity was caught. So when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked the father, who is the father? Are you the father of your son? Or your son is the father, is your father? And the father says, actually, my son is the father. Because he's so advanced with love and devotion, he was able to have Gopal ate. So what Krishna is not eating the sabji. He's not eating the pakora. That's why when we offer something, it's still there. Yes? Oh, so if he ate, then why is it still there? So which one does Krishna eat? Your love and devotion. And one can attain this love and devotion if one is simple. The essence of bhakti is simplicity. Simplicity means non-duplicitous. No double-faced. Not a hypocrite. Straightforward. Simple. No going here and there. If you can touch your nose like this, why try to touch your nose like this? It's not possible. So, simplicity. From simplicity, there is also humility. What's humble? What's humility means? Humility means you come forward and what you're going to say will be beneficial for everyone. You will say it. Humility doesn't mean you sit in the corner and, you close like this. No. Humility means telling the truth. And truth has to be said in such a way that we can understand what you're saying. If you're trying to tell us the truth, but we're not able to understand what you're saying, then you're not telling me the truth. Does it make sense? Because if you're telling me the truth, then I can easily understand what you're saying. So, Sudama Vipra is like this. He's a grihasta. He doesn't have a big house like, But again, Sudama Vipra has so much love for Krishna as his friend. Sakyaras. So Grihastas also, whatever facilities they have, should be offered to Krishna with love and devotion. Yeah. It doesn't matter what we have. The main ingredient, again, is love and devotion. Our children also, we have to bring them up, raise them up with love and devotion, because they are sent by Lord Krishna. Grihastha life means a learning ground, ultimately how to become detached. Grihastha life doesn't mean becoming more attached materially. More of control and discipline is needed in Grihastha life, Grihastha ashram. That's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur says Grihastha ashram is the best ashram in Kali Yuga, because you learn more quickly. There's a lot of obligations for Grihastha. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mostly the complaint is, I don't have time. And we all have the same 24 hours, each and every one of us. But we don't have time. If I can have a little bit of time for Krishna, but make it quality time. Because especially sadhana must be there, morning program. Prabhupada says, no morning program, no spiritual life. No spiritual life means more miseries and sufferings. More miseries and sufferings means more repeated birth and death. So Sudama Vipra, he was trying to hide, but eventually he gave in also and showed what he has, that his wife sent with him. And when Lord Krishna saw, oh, this looks very, very satisfying, very tasty, give me some. So he took a handful, he ate. Oh, it's nectar, nectarian, amritam. Now he wanted to have another one, another handful, but Rukmini says, my dear Lord, stop. You don't know what will be the result after he eats what you're going to give him now. Because with one, it's like the result cannot be equaled with all the opulences can be found here in the material world. Spiritual world. It's like giving the whole kingdom of God in the spiritual world. And if you give this, he may not be able to handle it. He may not be able to know what to do. So Sudama, he doesn't have any clue of what is the meaning, what Rukmini says. So they bade farewell from each other, and then he went back home. Now when he reached his place, he was surprised. Lots of lights like this. Very, very beautiful, very big palace. And there are many citizens walking around. He cannot, am I in the right